Hi everyone, this is Venkat Narayana from Sunya Technologies. Today I am going to discuss date range, random, head and tail functions from Pandas. We'll discuss these functions using VS Code, launch VS Code and create Python application. First step is we need to import Pandas and NumPy. Import Pandas as PD, import NumPy as NP. Now I'll discuss about date underscore range function. Declare a variable index equal to pd dot date underscore range. We'll put cursor on date underscore range function. Here return a fixed frequency date time index. We need to pass start and end or periods. We'll pass start date is a string month slash date slash year, comma. We need to print dates from first date to 8th date. So here dates are 8. Dates is equal to 8. We'll execute this code. Print of index, control F5. Here we are getting output date time index. Here it contains list of dates from first 2000 to 8 first 2000. Here it prints totally 8 dates from first to 8 based on periods. Here data type is date time 64 and frequency is day. Now I'll discuss about random function. Remove this statement. Declare a variable s equal to pd dot series. Here we're creating series. We'll put cursor on series. Here it will take parameter as objects, nd array, dict, sequence. So it will take different types of parameters. Here we'll invoke randn function to generate random float values. np dot random dot randn. We'll put cursor on random. This is a module. Random module will be used to create a generator and call its methods. We'll put cursor on random. It will generate float values. Here we need to pass parameter 5. Here parameter 5 means it will generate 5 float values. We'll execute this code. Print of s, control F5. Here we are getting output as 5 float values and indexes are 0 to 4. If you want to provide customized indexes, then we need to pass index equal to create a list with alphabets A, comma, B, comma, C, comma, D, comma, E. Here this function generating 5 random float values. For that purpose, here we are generating 5 indexes. Execute this code, control F5. Here index starts from A and ends with E, and here 5 float values. For previous execution, here index starts from 0 to 4, but now we provide customized indexes from A to E. We will create date frame with rows and columns. Remove this statement. Declare variable df equal to pd dot date frame. We'll put cursor on date frame. It will take input as nd array or list, dict, like that. We can provide different types of input parameters. Here we will generate random rows and columns using random function np dot random and pass rows comma columns. So this function will return float values. Here I am passing 8 comma 3. Print date frame, print of df. Execute this code, control F5. Here it's generating random float values and totally 8 rows and 3 columns. If you observe these rows and columns, here rows are 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 7. That means here rows are 8, it will generate from 0 to 7. And columns are 3, it generated like 0 column, first column, second column. In this output, Here in the place of index values, if you want to print dates, then we need to pass this index variable here, comma, index equal to, pass this variable index. Execute this code, Control F5. Now here output showing as index is from 1st 2000 to 8th 1st 2000. Here index with dates, later floating values with columns. So how we are printing this date means, here we are passing index variable, here it's printing default column values. If you want to provide customized column values, then we need to provide columns equal to declare list with alphabets A, comma, B, comma, C. Execute this code, Control F5. Now here index with dates and columns with alphabets A, B, C. So how we are printing column names means, here we assign columns is equal to list of ABC, and here dates with index, and this floating values with random function 8, 3. Now we'll discuss about head and tail functions. Declare a variable long underscore series equal to pd dot series of np dot random function and pass parameter 1000. Using this function, we are generating 1000 float values. Now we'll call head function print of long underscore series dot head. Head is the function, it returns the first n rows. Control F5. If you see this output, here it's showing only 5 values only. That means head function will show 5 values as default. If you want to display more than 5, then we need to pass parameter. Here, for example, I need to display 10 values, head of 10. Control F5. Here it's showing 10 values and index number start from 0 to 9. And values are float values, and here it's showing as D type float 64. If you want to print 15 values, pass 15. Control F5. Here index starts from 0 to 14 and prints 15 float values. If you want to 1000 values, then here pass 1000. Control F5. Here first it prints from 0 to 5, then here dot, then end 5 values. Now we'll discuss about tail function. Remove head function. Here tail of, we didn't pass any value, put cursor on tail function, it returns the last n rows. Control F5. So this series will generate 1000 values. From that one, we'll print last 5 values using tail function. Here it's printing like 995, 996, 997, 998, 999 indexes, and here we have 5 float values. If you want to print last 3 tail values, then tail of 3. Control F5. Here it prints 997 index value, 998 index value, 999 index value. And here we have 3 float values. What we discussed in this video is, we discussed about date range function, we discussed about random function to generate random float values, and we discussed about date frame, and also we discussed about head and tail functions. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.